Surrounded by members of the African American community, Greenville Police Chief Ken Miller and those with him spent nearly an hour addressing the Tario Anderson case, the case of the autistic man tased by officers Christmas Eve. Miller was the first to call the incident unfortunate, but
there has been, unfortunately, a fair amount of misinformation that has been circulated around the event Christmas Eve.
Miller spent much of that time addressing that misinformation, starting with a 911 call that some say never happened. He provided proof that it did.
Greenville Police and Fire, this is Tracy. How can I help you?
Hey, Tracy. I just need a report. I just heard gunshots.
And you sure there were gunshots and not fireworks?
Pretty positive.
And also this video of the incident, which addresses directly what he says his officers were doing at the time to subdue Tario Anderson. Police say that 911 call came from near the intersection of Anderson Road and Nelson Street in Greenville. Even with what police provided, some are not believing it just yet.
That's Anderson Road, Nelson Street. The incident occurs almost 11 blocks away.
Paul Guy, who's been part of a charge for more action against the officers, told us tonight that the new evidence in the case does not change much on his position. He still believes some action should have happened against the officers.
Out of respect to the community, he should have been placed on leave.
But others feel differently. Bruce Wilson, who sided with Guy, says now he's not so sure.
I do have to acknowledge that what the chief came out with today was enlightening to me, and so I have to take that for what it's worth.
Miller says the controversy surrounding the tasing does need to die down so the central questions in the incident can be answered.
There are two basic questions we have to answer with this investigation. One, was it reasonable for the officers to engage him under the circumstances in which they engaged him? Then the next question is was the force reasonable and necessary under those circumstances?